good if you had like a studio or something.
Yeah.
Oh, hello,
If
goodbye.
I'm living in a studio, I probably can't afford that bed. let's be honest.
Yep. It's a fair point.
Somebody jumped in, didn't recognize their profile picture, and then jumped out.
Yeah, but we haven't had anybody new join the server randomly recently, so.
Ooh.
You have or have not?
Have not.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't say giant couch bed thing. I should say giant bed couch thing. Switch the terminology.
Bob, stop scooting. You gotta take them probably to get groomed again soon. They'll express his anal glands.
Yeah, you gotta express yourself.
I was gonna say it's very good to express yourself.
Put your love to the test.
Oh yeah.
What's this new trend of like dog beds but for humans? Like or dogs technically.
Shit.
Yeah, I've seen some. A couple of my friends have posted about them. I see them come up every now and again. I'm like, is this a thing? Like, did I miss that trend?
Sure, so I went and looked at our server.
I don't know if you're talking about it. It sounds like you're right on it.
Do you want to turn off the pinging sound?
Make him express
Don't you
yourself.
like to have the
My
sound?
love is
Do you
real.
like the things or you don't?
Well, it's not that I like.
Ooh.
That's even bigger.
What is this? It's tiny. I can't.
You gotta click on it. It's not.
It's a tiny bit.
It's not the size that matters, okay?
You just gotta click on it a little bit.
How you use it.
It's how you use the formatting.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. Clicking on it doesn't make it any bigger.
Yeah, I literally thought it might, but I don't know if this helps. Let's find out. Oh yeah, that's a bigger picture.
Oh, okay.
Hooray.
Still not it, but like getting closer. So totally a bed, and it can convert into like
that's so
couch.
much bed.
But like there was arm rails on the side, so it's missing one of the arm rails. I will find this at some point. Till we start, I'm dedicating my search time to this.
That's a lot of side chat that we get going on.
It's like for a one-bedroom apartment, or not even one bedroom, a one-room apartment.
Like I said, I want it in my living room. I don't. I want people to come and like, oh, you just want to lay down, take a nap? Go ahead. It's also a bed.
That sounds very Japanese.
I just feel like this
it gives
is
me
acceptable.
the same
behavior.
vibes as that sitting heated Japanese table. They have like the table with the large blanket that everybody sits at.
Oh, in the wintertime?
Yeah. You could spend your pre-session time reading the side chats instead of searching for monstrous beds.
You follow your trail of dopamine, I'll follow mine. Okay.
Yeah, see? Exactly. Thank you. It's my ADD that kicks in. Like, I get hyper focused on things. And so I'll just spend so much time, and then like I don't want to do other things because
you're in
my
good
head
company.
I need to find this
Yes.
couch bed that I'm not gonna buy because it matters in my head for some reason. It's very important.
It's just one of my online friends bought it and it came without the bonus packs or the add-on stuff, and I'm like, he probably threw it away like when he was unwrapping it, but whatever.
Okay, while you guys get set up, I'm gonna go feed my dog. I have to actually do some things.
Was this sleepy time music? We're gonna nap for a session?
Final Fantasy VII music, actually.
Definitely nap time music.
Napping is illegal.
Jess, what is the critter on your shirt?
It's a Krampus.
Oh.
It is a baby Krampus. It says What's it called? Krampus babysitting service. Call 1-800. Take him away.
Love it.
Yes.
It's backwards.
I got
Oh
like
no. No, we can see it
You're like-
fine on our end.
I got like 2 sizes too big, which is
Like Bingo
perfect.
looking out.
You kind of want that with a hoodie.
Heck yeah.
I saw that last week, fully. It smells a lot more cheery than I expected it to be. Mm-hmm.
Who's the oldest person I've hooked up with?
I have no idea. Does that one time we kissed count?
I didn't know that you remembered that. You were drunk. I guess it does. You're probably, what, 49 at the time?
I don't know. I have no idea how old I am today.
Came back.
Already drunk.
Yep.
Perfect.
Perfect timing.
It's cold today in Los Angeles. It's LA cold. Sorry. It's Los Angeles cold.
Is it tidbit nipply?
Tidbit, man. Yeah. Let's see what's.
Okay. Book of Artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different book every week.
It's 51 right now. That's freezing for LA weather.
Yeah, it was like 20 this morning. Up there.
Yeah, I know. I know. I took Kingston out. I'm like, what is going on? Do you even have a sweatshirt? Because it was really warm when the winds were blowing through.
Like 9 degrees outside right now.
Wow. It's freezing out here too, but no snow for us. Just cold.
Mhm.
Oh, did you hear that we're all women now, according to Trump?
You know what? I just I don't know what to say. It's I like I told you, once he got elected, I turned into an accelerationist. So although I am following the news, I just don't know if I have it in me for 4 years to dedicate my anger and my frustration to the government. Because I consistently do that. I just don't know if I can do it with him because it's going to be like every day. It's going to be the next
yeah.
thing. And I'm just like, I don't know if I have that much patience or rage. I'll yell about the things I think I need to yell about. But it's like, look, this is who, 51% of the country elected. Enjoy the shit. Like I said, if you have stuff to buy from like China, buy it before February 1st because the at least 10% tariffs are going into place then, but he wants to move it to 25%. So just understand your goods are going to be at least 5% cheaper starting February 1st and then more expensive after that.
He's saying quote,
And
oh, yeah,
when those
you
goods
want-
go up, even the goods that are in the US, they're like, oh, we can make more money. So let's just increase ours a little bit. Not as much, right? So still, they're still getting a price reduction, but we can get rich. So it is what it is. Sorry for Jess. We're in California. We're a little bit insulated from that. But Jess is fucked.
Mm.
You're welcome to come to California. It's not like it's great over here, but like, it's slightly insulated from the madness. We have our own craziness, but like,
No,
at least
okay,
it's
so
logical
now-
craziness.
Since I started saying something and then John went off on a tangent, Under
See?
Trump's executive order, every single person in America is now legally classified as female. All embryos begin by developing female sex organs, with male sex organs only replacing them at around 6 weeks of gestation. But according to his order, male means a person belonging to at conception, a person belonging at conception to the sex that produces the small reproductive cell. So all of us are women, apparently.
It's true. We all start out with as women, and then our Y chromosome's like, nope. See, it's a Y that's shaped like a penis. That you need that. But you know what really frustrates me? What about intersex? 1% of the population is intersex. They're born with both genitalia. Like, what are they? You can't just like say that. Anyway.
Or yeah, they're born with both, or some have more than one.
Yeah. So I'm not even talking transgender at this point. I'm just saying they have both. Like they were born with both. It's called intersex. It's like a thing, you know? You don't really learn about it in high school because your high schools suck, just like mine. But it definitely is a thing that you should know about.
No, Will and
it's-
Poe were next week.
Well, I thought Will was coming this week too. But
Was he? No.
If you have a school of 1,000 students, guess what? At least 10 of those students are most likely intersex. Just saying. And by the way, gender affirming care, a lot of kids make that, a lot of doctors, in combination with their parents, make that decision to do gender affirming care as soon as they're born, especially when they're born intersex. They go, wow, this one looks a little bit more developed. Choppy. Soey.
Yep. And they almost get it wrong every time they try to take the initiative with that stuff. They almost always get it wrong.
Although I wouldn't have been wanting to be born intersex, kind of awesome too. Like sick. I have both. There's so many more possibilities now.
Not to mention like what they want to do with hormone replacement therapy. It's like, you're going to put restrictions on hormone replacement therapy? How far do those restrictions go? Like, what about women who are going into menopause or perimenopause or just have hormonal issues to begin with? Are we screwed? Are we SOL now because of that?
I hope they're taking away TRT from all the bodybuilders because that's illegal now, right?
So is hair replacements and breast implants. Those are all gender affirming care.
Yeah. Breast reductions, nose reductions, increases, any type of plastic surgery. That technically should all be illegal because that's all gender affirming.
Mm-hmm.
All plastic surgery is technically gender affirming unless it's reconstruction. I mean, even technically under that classification, reconstruction is also gender affirming. So I don't know. Anyway, again, see, I can't be mad. I can't yell because I'm going to yell about everything all the time. And I feel like I do that anyway. So.
D&D time.
Whoa, stop yelling, dude.
Just, you know, when you're on the Titanic and you watch the movie right before you got on, just, you know, it's kind of how you feel.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Time to get started.
Time to get started. Walks out of frame.
Yep.
I was hearing a clicking sound. Okay. So last time you all were in Ophitoro's castle, plotting your next steps. It looks like you'll be taking on Kato and his cadre sometime soon. And you're prepping for that now. And Hayate went on an excursion with Hancock.
Hey, Daz, you kind of seem like you're far away, and you usually don't sound like that.
Is that better?
It's true. No, you still sound like you're far
laptop
away.
mic is picking it up and not the actual mic.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it
probably
sounds
what's going
echoey
on.
as hell, so that's probably it.
Well, it's what as hell?
It sounds like I think
Echoey.
the laptop mic is the one picking things up and not the mic.
Mike.
Mike's not here right now.
Yeah. Sucks.
Sad.
No.
Hit record.
It is or is not.
It is. So.
Oh,
maybe I'll-
wait.
Wait,
something
You
keep
just
talking,
sound
changed.
better now.
Yeah, you sound way better
now.
right now.
What changed?
Oh, 100% something changed.
Yeah,
I don't believe
something
it.
changed. Don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Placebo effect. Okay. Yes, I did hit record.
No.
No, when you watch the video, you're gonna hear it too, and it's definitely not
It's
placebo.
like, I feel gaslit.
I know.
Yeah.
Stop gaslighting us. It's
Don't
absolutely
gaslight
insane.
It was either the laptop mic or the webcam mic.
But the Mandela effect.
Oh, wasn't
Don't you
that
bring
that-
Morgan Freeman into this?
Okay, I won't.
I was waiting
God?
for it. Berenstain Bears? Berenstain or Berenstein?
Berenstein.
Winnie the Pooh.
Wow, that was aggressive.
You guys, I saw something online where it's like my kid asked me where poo comes from, and I was like disgusted, and so I just like had to explain it to him. He was looking at me horrified, and he's like, "And Piglet too?"
Yeah, there you go.
That's funny. I like that.
Okay. Stop, please. Thank you. Go lay down. Go. All right. What was I saying? Oh, Ophiatora's Castle. Hayate went off on an excursion with Hancock. Did that get resolved in the side chat?
Not yet.
I didn't think so. Okay. Kevin had a nice little soliloquy at Georgine's graveside in the side chat. If you can call it that. That was nice, John. Good job.
Yeah, thanks. I felt like I should say something about her and like end that chapter.
Yep. What was I saying here? Deus had a great conversation with Sid back at the Dawn Throne, which I think I'm caught up on almost. Is it
Yeah, I
finished?
think.
It's up to Mike if it's finished or not.
Then I think I'm caught up so far. And I have not finished the Machinist one yet. The Machinist
Look,
Touch.
I'm not gonna say this is my first time seeing this page, and now I'm gonna read through all of it. But
You should.
It's
I
not
think-
your fault for whatever stupid reason. Discord
There's a
allows,
page?
which is awesome. Yeah, the side RP chat page. It's under world building. It lets it be there as a forum, which is great. So you can get like, Reddit style posts. It has the worst notification system of all of Discord and will only ping you if you are an active participant in that thread.
Or
Hell
you click
yeah.
follow.
Ah,
So
Yeah, or
there's
you click
lots
follow.
to go back and catch up on if you like.
Yeah. That's why I was posting about it in the attendance chat, because Discord doesn't tell us. Hell, it doesn't even tell me half the time when Deus Christian responds to something I've written.
Yeah.
Right. Well, they're also going to be included in the compiled compendium that I make at the end of the campaign. Speaking of which, I don't think we've had anybody assigned to write for a little while. I'm thinking by
Dodging responsibilities.
Can't we just get GPT to like listen to our conversations and summarize it?
Oh,
From a
guys,
character's
sorry.
perspective?
I logged out real quick, so I couldn't be the person to write. That's darn.
Don't
That's
worry.
so funny because when you were gone, he said the first person that comes back into the chat will be the writer. That's insane.
Yeah.
Don't do it. I won't come back.
Well, you came back just now, so it's too late.
John, if you can get ChatGPT to do AI summaries of each of the sessions that we met, go for it.
Yeah, I think I can.
Didn't you do that once already?
I haven't done it. No.
Adam had him do a battle summary of one of our fights.
Did
It was
he?
Like, yeah, it was all wacko. Remember?
Oh, really?
That's.
So I think he
hilarious.
did it based off the YouTube transcription, which is already going to be off because of all the fake words floating around.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure ChatGPT can do it. I just need to find one that can listen to like a 4-hour session. Like I don't.
Or well, you could download when David posts the YouTube, download the transcript, feed that to ChatGPT or whatever.
No, I want ChatGPT to do it based on the audio file. It's way more accurate.
Okay, well, we'll see if you can figure that out. In
I'll
any
look.
case, if somebody wants to do a recap, even if it's just an overview recap, that'd be fantastic. And pretty soon, I'd like to start getting back to that now that we're out past the holidays. But yeah, we won't worry about that this week. We'll figure it out for next. Okay. That is such a cool contraption, Alex. I hate you.
I hate me too.
No, you don't.
Sure, I'm the person who hates me the most.
Yeah,
But
who
we
else knows him better than
Okay, look,
himself?
you stop talking shit about my friend.
Hold on, you don't know that you're the person that hates you the most.
That's fair. That's fair.
Hey, stop that! That's my friend you're talking about.
Mike.
Hello, Mike. I'm sure you're just listening. Okay, so with that said, I believe y'all are taking a month. Is that right? Because you're waiting for Ishgardians to get to you, which is going to take about 2 weeks. And Kevin wanted to finish training with Zeralja. So am I forgetting anything? Because I believe that was a month's worth of time.
Soul's gonna have so many potatoes ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
But isn't there an expiration date on the magical healing goo when you combine it?
That's why I'm not making it until we're getting close to where.
Yeah. He's just getting the potatoes.
I'm literally carrying a
Popotos.
huge sack of popotos and like.
At all times.
Waiting until we get close enough to start making it.
What's your strength score?
16?
16.
Yeah, that's good.
Even
You
though
could hold
Kevin
on.
wasn't about you farming popotos anymore, he would have given you all his knowledge. He would have helped you.
Well,
Ooh,
he's
is
like gathering them from the kitchens and storing them for going.
Soul getting a little swole from all the potatoes that he's hauling for a month?
Swolus.
Do I get a strength increase?
No.
Kevin noticed you gathering potatoes and noticed you had a bunch of potatoes. He still
you
would have
have-
tried to teach you how to farm.
Some sun.
Okay. So tanned and toned.
Yeah, it's an all-inclusive education.
It's hot soul summer.
Hot soul. Where are we on the calendar? Is it summer?
Zama.
So it's Zama is the sun goddess, more or less.
Hot soul Zyma.
No, summer is
okay.
still the season.
Oh, okay.
It's the month is a Zama. Yeah. That makes perfect sense
Very
because
cool.
like her domains are wind and fire, which is kind of great. Yeah. Okay. So, no more music to put us to sleep. Let's. What was that?
Is it time to get up?
Yes. Coup game. All right.
So we got the 50 troops that I'm bringing over, right?
They're not going to be here for 2 weeks. So unless we're
Okay.
time skipping that,
But I thought we were spending a month getting prepped.
you are. But right now we're figuring out what are you doing during that month.
Oh.
Do you want to know like each person, or was that?
No, if anybody has anything that they want to do during that month. However, Kenji, at what point of day would you be in your room?
Probably only right before bed. Kenji is usually out and about in the town and on the training grounds.
Okay. You just hear a southern drawl going off where what happened?
It's freezing
Why is he sitting in his car then?
because he has to. He's at work.
No.
Maybe.
For fun.
Oh, that's gross. Okay, anyway, some sidetracked. About a day or two before the Ishgardian Knights are set to arrive, Izumi calls out, Kenji's on the training ground, and Izumi, Kenji, where are you?
Kenji like gets whacked in the head with a like practice katana as he turns to look.
Kimbo stick or kendo?
Yeah, I don't remember what they're called.
Oh, sorry about
Yeah.
that, sir.
No, good hit, Ichi. Well done. Yeah, what can I help you with?
She is holding a letter in her hand, which she presses up against your chest forcefully.
I mean, I don't think that was net. And I look at the letter.
There is, it looks like streaks of blood on it in places. God damn it. And it's written in a shaky hand to Izumi from one of her inside people back at Kato's compound. And the gist of the letter is that Kato and his elite troops have been rounding up those they think are sympathetic towards Kenji, and basically slaughtering them in the square, or just harming them to the point of incoherence. And lately, his tirades have gotten worse as he thinks Hayate has abandoned him or died.
Interesting. Looks like we got to send a message to our dear friend, don't we?
The only message I want to hear from you is why the fuck is it taking us so long to take care of this?
Izumi, I know you are quite gifted in the skill of battle. But up against that army, what chance do you think we have without all the reinforcements we need?
Look at all the training we've been doing. Look at all the samurai we have. Or at least those past as samurai.
I mean, Seke Sugumi ain't the worst straw we could have got, huh?
Well, no.
Look, our strategy
Well,
is
the rest-
sound. What?
But the rest?
Yeah, people fight in different ways, and we have to work with what we got. We ain't exactly swimming in samurai in this part of town.
Refresh my memory. How many of the Sekisugumi did the Shogun from Kugane lend to your cause? I don't recall how many it was.
Yeah, dude, I definitely remember. I think it was like 5,000, but I don't know. That sounds like a lot.
Sounds like a lot.
Well, you had a lot of troops to begin with.
Yeah, I genuinely don't remember the numbers because it's been a year.
Yeah, it's been a while. We'll figure it out.
You can let me know how many we have.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I agree with whatever your call is. Boken. It is Boken. Sorry, I just saw the chat.
I'm trying to remember how many it was, and I might just have to go back and rewatch if I can find the session. But yeah, I remember he gave you a lot, and then you had some that you were training on your own. Plus, you enlisted other soldiers and mercenaries from surrounding towns.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't training samurai. We were training Ashigaru. There wouldn't be enough time to train samurai. So we're training like spear soldiers that can just poke things good.
I want to say it was 500 Sekisugumi, because that sounds a lot more reasonable.
That sounds way more reasonable. Let's just make it 10,000. Let's call it even.
Let's go with 500 for now.
Oh yeah, I mean, if we're gonna train them, why don't we train first Sugumi? I mean, they gotta be the second ones.
Oh my god.
Soul injures himself face palming too hard.
He just whack. Oh god. Oh, it hurts. Yeah. All right.
Well done, though, John.
Izumi, you're the one here with more training than even myself. What do you think should happen? Honest opinion, tactical, not emotional.
For fuck's sake, Kenji, you know I'm on your side.
I know you got the right of it, but that doesn't mean that my people aren't getting murdered. From
That's
my
true.
decision.
If you got to get your people out, get your people out. I don't know
Yeah,
how you're
that's
going to get a message to him when he's that paranoid. What's that? Sorry.
That might be quite difficult now.
Yeah, you're not wrong. We got, what, 2 weeks before we move out? With enough
2 weeks?
reinforcements?
2 weeks? Fuck! And then she just, like, angrily stamps her heel down and looks you over, grabs your sake container on the side, rips it off your waist, and just goes off to start, and she just starts chugging it.
Tonight's sparring session ain't going to go well for me, is it?
Fuck off!
And I'll go back to training that guy.
Okay. All right. So it's about a day before the Ishgardian troops arrive. Anyone want to do anything in that time?
Yeah, I want to talk to my master.
Is Zareljaw your master now? I thought he was a fighting mentor.
Oh, fighting mentor, but in Kevin's head, it's like a master, right? Like a master of training person.
Let me see if I can remember his voice. It's been a minute. What is it, Kevin?
Hey, master, I feel like I'm ready. I mean, yeah, look at me, wield 2 swords, and I feel like I can do it. I think I can take you on and beat you this time.
You cannot.
I mean, you're not even gonna let me try.
You could try, but if I injure you, you will spend several days convalescing, at which time you cannot train.
If you can injure me, then maybe I'm not ready to go yet. I think if I'm gonna go, I gotta at least try. Laying 1 blow on you with both swords, and then I think I'll be ready.
Those were, sorry, 1 second. Jimmy, those are from the surrounding towns?
No, from
those are-
the Shogun.
That's specifically from the Shogun?
Yes. We didn't have a specific number for recruitment. That was just the number of people, troops given by the Shogun. Because those were the ones I had to make houses for.
I was close.
Nice.
So 400 instead of 500. I was close.
Well
we'll say,
done.
We'll say that you got 1,100 volunteers from the surrounding towns and your own. So you're at 1,500 right now.
Well, and some of those are the
1,100
mercenaries.
Yeah, 1,100 of which are mercenaries and retired soldiers or former Garlean soldiers, people who aren't necessarily what's the word I'm looking for here? Top tier.
Battle hardened.
But you have 400 that are battle ready, or were battle ready before you started training them. And then you're gonna have 50-ish Guardians come. So you can decide whether or not you think that's enough people or try to recruit some more.
Do we
How
have
many
any
people
idea?
does Kato have?
Yeah, that's my question.
Yes.
Well, that's not an answer.
As a daimyo, he has a lot of people, probably at least 5,000 troops.
Numbers is just a number, dude.
That doesn't mean 5,000 well-trained troops. It means 5,000 serving under him.
Right,
That's
right.
Some too, so that could be in our favor.
Yeah, just let keep
Yeah.
converting.
And I'm going to say that number comes from the last time, or the last intel you have, which is from Azumi.
Gonna have soul.
Hey, Hayate came later.
Like, oh, thank you for helping us.
Yeah,
We're
but
trying to execute like his entire
Hayate
army.
wasn't really... He operated out of the compound more than anything.
Damn it, Hayate. You had 4 jobs.
I think it was more than 4.
That's a Viper, Bard.
Wait, does he have Viper in him?
I don't know. I didn't know what other jobs he would do in the game.
Viper's his nickname, dude.
It's his nickname, but there's also a class called Viper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to make
Was
that
it?
joke.
I thought
about
it was.
having
Gotcha.
different jobs from the game.
Yeah. what does he say? Listen, exotic poisons aren't going to concoct themselves. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's straight up ninja, unless I'm mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool beans.
So where's Hancock? Is he alive? He's dead somewhere,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Hancock has been around. He was leading Hayate. Hayate, is it cool if I tell them where he led you and what you got from it, or do you want to wait to finish that in the side chats? Okay. Uematsu, the former owner of the castle. What happened?
I was like, what is this GIF? And then I was like,
Ninja.
oh god, it's Ninja.
Yeah.
Did you just say GIF?
Yeah, I pronounced
Both are
it
acceptable.
Graphics.
What?
One offends me.
JPEG.
JPEG.
But the P stands for photo, so under your rules it would be JPEG.
JPEG. I don't want to
Whoops!
say that.
Whoops!
See, he's more up on his memes than you.
He is.
And is the creator of GIF said it was GIF, so it's GIF.
I call it GIF too. Yes. So Uematsu had several rooms in the castle that were locked away or hidden or just not explored. Some of which are because he kept exotic animals in there, and you didn't really want to be attacked by opening the doors. However, it turns out that one of those was just implied to have exotic animals in it, but it was really storage for some of the things that he was collecting. He happened to come across customary samurai blades that Hayate once trained with prior to becoming a ninja. Yeah. I'll let him tell you the names of them.
So wait, in this castle that we happen to acquire, Hayate has blades in there that he actually trained with?
He trained as a samurai before a long time ago before he became a ninja, and Uematsu was a collector of samurai blades, and he ended up
Right.
collecting those blades from well, he purchased them. They used to belong to Hayate.
Oh, small world. Okay.
Well, they were very fancy and expensive blades that he was training with because he was directly under Kato.
Do we have to wait to find out why he no longer has those blades?
Because he gave up being a samurai and started training as a ninja.
Oh, didn't know
So did he want those blades back?
That's what he went to go find. Yeah.
Oh, or was it just like, oh, cool, those are there, and left the room again?
More like he had heard of who had purchased them, where they had come from, or where they had ended up, and since he's here, he went looking for them.
Oh. So he's doing it out of salt. Okay.
Yeah, more or less.
The salty samurai. Nice.
Jesus, I love that Kenji is continuing. Sorry, Will's continuing the roleplay even in the side chat. I love it. Mike's just like, they denied me the title of samurai. And Kenji's like, in all fairness, you weren't good at it. Race you? Okay. Fucked up shit right there. I love that gift. Yes, so he went and he found those blades, and Hayate now has his wakizashi and Tanto, was it? Katana, wakizashi and katana, thank you. Tanto is like
Mid-sized katana. There you go.
Yeah.
Katana.
Tanto is an amazing sidekick. Get it right.
Yeah, that too. What was that?
Go ahead and tell him.
Did
It's
she
a
also
mid.
feel one like a sidekick?
Yeah.
Okay. Clearly, that was your car. Sorry.
We're all trying to find who did this.
That guy.
He's also dressed like a hot dog.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Okay, so yes, that was what happened with Hayate during the break. Anything else that y'all wanted to get up to prior to the Ishgardians arriving?
I just wanted to fight my master. Playing two blows
yes.
on him.
So what is it that you wanted to do? You wanted to fight him?
Just if I can land 2 blows, I think I might be ready.
2 blows.
With both at the same time.
You mean in succession?
I mean, both of the practice swords with my left and right hand.
Very well. I will not swing at you.
And if I'm going to take you on and really try to hit you, is it okay if I finally take off these weights? And he points to the weights that have been strapped to his arms for training the entire time.
Yes.
He takes off the weights. Well, he takes off his shirt.
You still need at least 2 more weeks, but we shall see.
And he takes off the weights, and Kevin's always been stocky and large, but now he's like Goku ripped, like very cut, because all he's been doing is training, just every single day for multiple hours a day, and he is a specimen. Not that he wasn't good looking before, but holy shit, like he's Goku ripped right now. I really haven't tried to swing these without my weights on, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah, and then he goes into like his training calm down thing that his master taught him, touches the sand and pushes it on his hands for grip. All right, come at me. I'm gonna block you, and then I'm gonna hit you. And then however you want it to go, Daz. That's basically it.
I would like you to roll at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll an attack. Actually, just at disadvantage, roll a d20 and tell me what the number is.
D20 disadvantage. Got it.
His name is Broccoli.
7.
7?
Yeah, could have gone either way.
Okay, go ahead and do it again.
Yep. 15.
Okay, you, with a quickness, you fly at Zerul jaw and swing at him, and he completely avoids your first hit and deflects your second. You landed 0 hits.
Still getting used to it. I mean, I didn't know I could move that fast. It's like like when I swung, my hands were in front of me before they usually are. Come on, give me a second try.
To me, you were moving in slow motion.
Oh, well, I don't think I got any more time to wait. We gotta leave tomorrow. So, any words of wisdom?
Yes. Don't fight with 2 weapons. You're not ready.
Okay. What if I fought with 1 weapon and a shield?
I think you might even die faster.
Yeah, but I'll be able to stop more blows so people won't get hurt, right?
Do you wish for me to lie to you?
No, you know me. I'm all about the truth.
Stick with your normal fighting style, or wait until you're fully trained.
Okay, well, I'll see. I'll do what you say, Master. Thank you so much for training me.
Your master.
Okay, sorry. Sensei.
What is this word?
I don't know. What's something Ken keeps saying? Teacher.
I will accept that.
Thank you, teacher. And Kevin does a curtsy. That's off. Not picking up his. Wait, what?
Your customs are odd.
I thought that was your custom. Anyway, okay, wish me luck. And he heads off, leaving his weights and his shirt.
Wait.
Yeah.
Where is your post Moogle? I wish to send a letter home.
Post Moogle. Oh, you mean those funny looking things that spin and like they confuse you because they're so graceful?
Yes.
I don't know if we got one of those. I remember we talked to them back in the day, but oh, wait a second. We did go on that quest and get it, right? Did we go on a quest? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we don't got one yet. We're supposed to go do something for them so they can. Anyway, you'll have to go to the next town over. It ain't that far. But hey, Master, if there's something I can do for you, you let me know. I'm sorry, Sensei. I meant teacher.
Fine, I have new training for you.
Oh, anything.
Put your weights back on.
Okay. Puts the weights back on, and then puts his shirt back on as well.
I will write a letter. You will carry this letter to the town with both weapons in your hands, running the whole way. You are to be back by tomorrow afternoon.
That's it?
You cannot put down the weapons at any point.
Well, what if I gotta scratch my butt or poop? I mean, that happens all the time.
Except for those times.
Okay. Yeah, well then, you got it. Let me go,
If you cheat on my lessons, you're only cheating yourself.
You know me, Master. I would never cheat.
Days.
Composing my letter.
Okay, yeah. Let me get my swords. And he goes and gets one sword. And he needs to go to the armory to get another sword. Because he's not going to take the dark sword with him.
Okay.
And he comes back. Holding two... holding his ivory cutter and a giant long sword in his left hand.
Okay. Zeralja finishes putting the seal of Tuliolal on the letter, and he hands it to him.
Kevin opens his mouth. I can't hold him, so we're gonna have to put it in my mouth.
He puts it into your belt.
Oh, thanks, Master. I meant Sensei. All right, and you say take this to town and to the Moogle?
Yes.
And be back by tomorrow.
Tomorrow afternoon.
You got it. Ah, wish me luck! And he starts sprinting, holding his two swords. And, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Anyone else?
Cassette is going to be training with her new group of soldiers. I don't know the official term for them. That she's now in charge of. They're not there yet. It's going to take them a month to get there.
What was that?
It's going to take them a month to get there.
No. It was going to take them 2 weeks, and that 2 weeks, the day that they're supposed to arrive is tomorrow in game time.
Which is okay. So help me understand the timeline now, because
tomorrow is when your troops arrive.
But then why wouldn't they have?
We did not skip a month forward, if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, the month forward is the battle. That's when the battle happens.
Right now, we're talking about what's happening before that month is finished. So we're talking about everything that you do during that month before you head to Kato's castle.
Yeah, which is getting to know the troops, which you said they're arriving
tomorrow. Because tomorrow is so where we are in game time. About 2 weeks ago is when you went to Ishgard, and they told you it'd take about 2 weeks for them to get there. That day is scheduled for tomorrow. So right now we're talking about everything up until the point where they arrive.
It's been 13 days since last session.
There you go.
Right. So are we only talking about what we're doing this current day and not within the month then?
Within the first 13 days. Technically the month.
Anytime from the time you got back from Ishgard up until the day before they arrive.
Okay. That makes more sense. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm very
No, nothing stands out in particular.
Tomorrow's gonna be a big day, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. she's all excited to meet her new troops and whatnot, to get to know them.
Oh,
Does she? What's that?
Did you get your new armor ahead of time?
That's what I was wondering as well. Does she get like Crimson Dragoon armor, or is that something that's like, we'll get to that later on, sort of a thing? Because I don't want to like presume, oh, I got a promotion, that means I get like a +1 or whatever armor or something, like Estinian does.
You've not received that yet. If you were
Oh,
planning to get that from Guard, you haven't gotten that. So I mean, if you're gonna have somebody craft something like that for you, you can.
okay. Well, I don't know if it's something that I need to commission or if it's something that's just, like a uniform with the position, or
You were given a title.
that's it, just a title.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, too much like real life. Daz, you're killing me here. Okay.
All right, so now I know what I've been doing the last 13 days. I'm crafting Casetta's suit of armor.
Okay.
Hey, sweet.
Yeah, it's
Well,
red.
didn't you get armor from the beholder fight?
That's what I was wondering too. I got a chest plate. Can I just paint it crimson then?
Well, it's even easier to spray paint it.
Yeah, I want to like get it special. What's that?
Or use blood.
No.
That'd be hypocritical. She can't tell Hayate to not spread his blood everywhere and then go drench her armor in it.
Right.
Yeah, he makes a good point.
She'll be like, oh, what if she has that Deadpool mentality? Be like, look, this is crimson for reasons.
There you go.
That's why I wear my brown pants. Because I shit myself. All right.
Does she? Oh, should she commission a better lance? Is that possible? Or is that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want me to make you another lamp, we can make another lamp.
Okay. I didn't know, like, should I go through Deus, or is this something that I should talk to the higher ups in Ishgard about, or?
It's up to you.
Okay. I don't. So all they gave me is just a title and more responsibilities. No job perks. Okay. Great. All
A
right.
bunch of soldiers that you're allowed
That's
to
a
kill.
whole mood.
Yeah,
That's a-
seriously.
Yeah.
They just gave me more responsibility, but no perks. Okay.
You basically earn pay from them now.
Okay.
1,500 gold.
Cool.
Ooh. Okay. I will. Well, no, I'm gonna see if Deus can commission, or if I can commission Deus to getting me a stronger lance weapon, because I haven't had an upgrade in the weaponry in a very long time.
Right now, you're just using a standard lance, right?
Like a spear or something.
The long spear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a spear? Or glaive?
Mechanically, it's a long spear.
Mechanically, it's a spear. Okay.
Long spear, not spear.
Okay. Long spear.
Yeah,
Yep.
regular spears are shorter and can be thrown. They're kinda
Regular
like,
spears don't
like a
exist
javelin.
in the D&D sense because they're stupid. They're terrible in every way.
They're javelins.
Okay. So I would need an upgrade of some sorts.
Weight class now.
It's a weight class.
So maybe I just do lance made out of so I'll pay for them.
Sure, but hold on with that. Just hold on with that. Okay,
And-
cool. So nothing else otherwise?
That should be it.
Cool. Soul, how about you?
He literally would just be gathering as many papotos as he can.
Okay. Every single night before bed, the Asian returns.
I throw papotos at him.
Okay. He goes away.
Okay. Shit. All right. So every night.
Yes, and it only stays for a few seconds.
Does he say anything?
Yeah, I mean, more or less, he's just telling you to prepare yourself and to embrace your destiny.
Does he say anything about uniting anything?
Mm.
Okay.
Ink Floyd does seem to notice him, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna side-eye Ink Floyd so many times. But also another thing that Soul's been doing is that he's very like talking to Ink Floyd a lot and trying to like involve him in things and bringing him around everywhere.
You're bringing Ink Floyd with you? Okay.
Everywhere. Like he seems a lot more involved with Ink Floyd.
Okay.
I had to put down one of my pets on Friday, so I'm leaning into Soul.
Aw.
Sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry. That's no fun.
I'm so
Yeah, sorry, buddy. That's always the worst.
I appreciate it, guys. Yeah.
A friend of
so-
ours
Yeah.
just lost a dog
Oh,
yesterday.
Mhm.
Yeah, he looks just like Bob too.
Oh fuck, man.
You know, Trevor.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Poor doggo.
But yeah, so leaning into the Ink Floyd pet story right now. So
Give me a hug.
we can do it after D&D.
Okay.
But I will take the rain check on that.
Okay. Okay. So, where was I? The next day comes.
There.
Kevin, you're getting very tired when you're running. Although, one thing that you notice is when you enter Kugane to find the post Moogle, you run past 51 Dragoons, one of which looks familiar. They don't stop you or anything. And I'm going to assume that you don't stop either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop, but if they look familiar, I'm gonna try to remember who that was as I ran past. I wouldn't have slowed down, but I would have kept
Yeah.
going.
You remember him from early in your time here. This is Estinian.
Well, that's Justinian?
Yeah.
I don't like him. I mean, there's more like out of jealousy than anything else.
Okay. But you find the Moogle, you give the letter, which is already addressed, and the Moogle's like, I'll handle it, and zooms off.
Oh, dang it. I was going to ask if it's right over there. Anyway. Excuse me, sir, Moogle. Can you squirt some water in my mouth right here? I'm getting super parched. Talking to a different Moogle.
The Moogle's looking around, and it sees a glass of, looks like green tea that's on the counter, and just throws it at your mouth. Not the whole glass, but like the liquid.
Yeah, are you sure that was water? Anyway.
In it.
Okay, best I can do. Thanks so much. See you later. And Kevin starts running back.
Okay. Roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Oh, let's go. 21. Thank God for my.
You're good. Any
God.
more, or was just
Just the one.
okay. I usually sneeze in threes.
It's usually at least two for me. That's why I paused before I said thanks. But I thought there was going to be another one.
Yeah. What about the chocobo train? Oh, Tama. Okay, yes, Tama is training with Cassette.
Yay.
Yeah. Yes.
Also, you should
Cassette
go. You should go down and speak with the chocobo trainer because he's a master of chocobos. He might be able to help.
With what?
Training your chocobo. He's a chocobo trainer, you know. I just anyway. You don't got to.
He's asking. Cassette is used to fighting mounted, right? And I'm like, I don't know who'd be mounting Cassette while she fights, but okay.
Hayate, he's so
Even
charming.
Smaller Lalafell.
Okay. Tama is almost.
Y'all need Hyland. Bad.
Yeah. Yep. Tama is almost as big as Cassette at this point.
Wow, exciting.
Yes.
So
Are
still
his
really
feather-
small.
Are his feathers changing colors?
The cloak of charisma.
What color did I tell you it was?
I believe so.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're maximum.
I think I said that he was purple in color.
Purple? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I had in my head. Like,
Okay.
it was like a lighter purple.
Oh, like lavender?
Lavender, that's the word. Yes.
Okay.
Kind of like what Anna's background looks like. That's the color. I
Oh,
was thinking.
okay. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Hi, Fen. You want to come up? Say hi, Fen. Hi.
It's a fen pen.
All right, sit. All right. So anyway, the next day comes along, and Kevin, you arrive at 11:52 a.m.
Damn,
What's the matter?
nothing. Just ask a question. Out again.
Okay. Kevin, are you there? Did you go AFK?
Oh, I was sorry, I was muted. Master, you here? I think I did it. Whole way, arm still up.
You may go rest.
Kevin drops the swords, but his arms kind of stay in place. I'm supposed to come down.
You should go sleep.
Okay. Kevin lays down on the ground, his arms still out, and passes out right there.
Zeraljaw goes and finds some hay and blankets you in hay.
Oh, what a good master.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Teacher.
You're
Sensei.
asleep. Yes. But then, what are you doing?
His best.
He's like,
Best.
He's like, I'm just gonna lean on you, Dad.
okay. So, somewhere around 2 or 3 p.m., a contingent of, okay, good boy. A contingent of dragoons from Ishgard, or rather, knights
Ben.
from Ishgard.
Ben,
Nice try. Yeah.
even I know you're not supposed to be in there, man. Come on.
A contingent of knights from Ishgard, led by the Azure Dragoon Estinian, arrive on Chocoback. Their chocobos are also armored in their barding
Ooh.
in front of the castle. Estinian jumps off of his chocobo about 30 feet into the air and then lands on his feet in front of Cassette.
Even she's just like, really. She you give him an Ishgardian salute.
He salutes you back.
Yeah.
Crimson
Welcome.
Dragoon.
Welcome, Sir Estinian. Hope the trip wasn't too bad.
I probably could have made the trip on my own much faster, but we're here now. Thank you for your welcome, Sir Cassette.
No problem. I'll be sure to have the troops settled in, and you'll be shown to your quarters as well.
Yes, it's an interesting locale.
Yeah. Well, we like it. It's a nice it's a nice place.
Bit warm for my taste.
You get a little used to it. It's not quite. It's definitely not like Ishgard, but I mean, it does get chilly.
Yes, well. Can you direct my troops, or your troops rather, to where they can stable their chocobos?
Yeah, of course. And she motions over to do they have assistants there, or does she have to do it herself?
No, I mean, you have the chocobo trainer and his son, but if you guys want to say that you would have gotten some townsfolk to help out as well, that would make perfect sense. Give them some
Okay.
jobs. And you see Estinian give the signal for them to go over there, but a pair of dragoon or a pair of the knights come walking up to Estinian, and they have a coffer with them. This is from the nation of Ishgard, to be delivered to you. And
Oh,
you can see it's a sealed chest, coffer, and Estinian fishes the key out of his armor. It has pockets. and he gives it to you. There's a seal, the seal of Ishgard, although it's changed. Now instead of showing the seal showing the banner of Ishgard with the clergy behind it, or rather the archbishop behind it, it now is a split showing the House of Commons and the House of Lords instead.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, oh, wow! I wasn't expecting anything like this. What's the occasion?
Oh, well, I understand it is back pay for your new position.
Oh, perfect. Oh, this will definitely come in handy with the expenses we've been getting with getting ready for our little adventure. So awesome. Thank you. And she holds out her arms, ready to take the coffer.
Are you asking for uppies?
No, I'm asking for the coffer.
Oh, yes. Well, he looks down at the coffer and he looks at you, and the coffer is literally bigger than you. And the two knights have set it down on the ground next to you. Perhaps you just open it here.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't want to insult Ishgard by not, trusting that they'd pay the right amount. But I mean, if you insist, I'm all right. And so she'll
it.
open up. She'll open up the coffer.
Okay. As you open it up, it appears to be a segmented coffer. Like it's got multiple layers that you'd have to remove to get to everything inside of it. But on top, it appears there is 3,000 gold pieces.
Ooh.
2 months of pay from Ishgard. And right below that is a full set of crimson armor for you.
Oh, they got me the crimson armor. Oh, I knew sending them my size and measurements would come in handy. Oh, this is perfect. Awesome. Did you see? Take a look at this, Estinian. Isn't this awesome? I got my own set of crimson armor. Was it just like this? You got your azure armor?
Well, no, I was handed it directly from the armorer as I was not abroad at the time. But otherwise,
Oh,
it was simple. The armorer did ask me to question why you sent your bust size to him.
well, obviously it's very important. Trust me on this. You wouldn't know because you don't have one, but it's very important.
If you insist. I do have one other thing for you. And he goes to his chocobo, whom he pets. He's named his chocobo Wyvern. It is a stark forest green color. And from it, he takes a lance. This is for you as well.
Wait, are you giving me one of your lances?
Yes.
Estinian? Oh, so this is a hand-me-down. Well, that's fine. I'll be more than happy with the hand-me-down. Heck yeah. I'll be using one of Estinian's older azure lances as the brand new Crimson Lance Dragoon.
Well, it's already stained with blood of evil dragons, so it's crimson to begin with. This is Guy Bolg.
Oh, it's rusted. Okay, I will clean it up. Well, I will take very good care of it. I promise. Thank you for Guy Bolg. Guy Bolg?
AE space BOLG.
Guy Bolg.
Which is, I believe, that was the name of Estinian's lance through Heaven's Word before he changed it.
Yeah. This is actually really cool. Not gonna lie. Like, for someone who played the game, this is really cool that I get to have Estinian's lance. It's so awesome.
He named, in case you weren't aware, and you can find out in game, he's named his armor Iceheart.
Aww.
You didn't know that, did you? That's cool.
No, I did not. Or there, I probably missed it, but aw.
Dragoon quests. Yeah. Anyway, I'll get you the stats for the armor and the lance before next week,
Okay.
but it'll be an upgrade to what you have.
Okay. Should I give someone else my? I'll figure it out.
I'm not going to tell you what to do with it. Okay. Well, I will see to the room now. I am quite tired after that journey. I don't sleep well on ships.
Sure thing. Right this way. And she'll lead him on to his personal quarters. Get him settled in.
Meanwhile, the rest of the troops, after they saddle up their chocobos, are finding space to sleep in the barracks that that were made by. I think it was Aoul started it, right? Yeah. So
Yep, made
the
a
barracks that
ton
Aoul
of
made.
cement houses.
Yeah. Was it cement?
Well, it was a wall of stone to
Yeah,
make
okay.
houses, so basically cement.
Essentially cement. Essentially. That was terrible.
I like that.
Thank you. Thank you, Christian, for agreeing that it was terrible.
I'm not saying it's terrible or not terrible. I still like it though.
Okay. So you now have the Dragoons here. You have Kevin passed out. What are you doing for the last 2 weeks before you head out? Y'all have to have had something planned.
Well, what I was going to do was try to talk to everybody about talking to Hancock about Emmett Salk because he keeps going and visiting him and telling him all about our stuff. So, but it would have to be like Soul and Tavi and probably. Well, is Millie here or no?
Millie is still in Idleshire.
Okay.
Well, if it's
They're gonna
been
be in
2
the
weeks, they
open
should have
road.
showed up.
Oh, you were planning to come after 2 weeks? I thought you were staying until everyone was recuperated.
Everyone was supposed to be ready to go after 2 weeks.
Those who wanted to go. Okay.
Right.
Well, if it's been 2 weeks since you left Idleshire, that coincides with when Estinian arrived at Ophiatoris Castle. So there's like, you guys would be arriving as the group is leaving if you go for a month. Yeah. Smells good.
That sounds good.
Let me know if
I
you
know
guys
you can
hear
smell me
it.
from there, Dad. That's very kind of you.
It smells really good.
Oh, dang. Okay, everyone. Okay, stop. Thank you. I showered today for the first time in 3 years. It was.
In real life?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's faster than normal.
That's what I thought.
Okay, so I'm totally lost here. Oh, you wanted to talk with Soul, Tavi, and just them?
Well, probably Millie too because she was part of the. Basically.
But Millie wouldn't be here at this point, is what I'm saying.
Oh. Okay,
She wouldn't
I
be
thought
here
you
until right before you guys leave. For
Okay.
yeah.
Well, then I would probably pull in Hayate and Oyama too, then, because they're,
Okay.
information brokers.
Sure.
Basically, like, yeah. So I would try to see if one of them would want to go talk to Hancock to find more information about the Asians.
You want to talk to Hancock, or you want to talk to them about it? Why don't we do that? Have that talk.
All right. Hey, Soul, Tavi, Oleana, Hayate, if he's here. I don't see him. He's a ninja.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Hey, every time we talk to Hancock, he's always saying that he has to go off and meet with Emmett Salk, right? And that was the name that we heard at the library when we were looking for asking information. So, has anybody tried to talk to him about what's going on with him? I mean, Indy tried back at the ball, but he didn't get anywhere.
No, I honestly never thought about it. I didn't think he would have information on it or would give it to us, but maybe we need to force him to give us the information on it.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea, especially if Oleana and Hayate want to, maybe give him some of that special drink again to make him talk a little bit easier, loosen the tongue.
I don't love that, but
We
let me
just
go put
ask
that on
first.
and I'll be right back.
Excuse me, I believe I'm terribly out of the loop. Uh, who's Emmett Selk, and what special drink are you referring to, and why would I give it to Hancock?
Oh, well, that's how we met Hayate in the first place. He had given Hancock a special drink that made him very thirsty.
Yeah, I did that.
And then he introduced Hayate to our group, and we welcomed him in with open arms.
I prefer not to poison the man again. I did tell him that I would pose him no harm.
Yeah, well, words can't hurt you.
No, but that poison can.
If you know that, then the threat of poison should be enough.
And it means he'll never talk to me again.
Well, that's why we have Oleana do it. She has no such accord.
Yes, well, if you're going to ask the man, I probably think I shouldn't be there.
You would know best.
That's probably a fair assessment, but who is the Emmett Selk figure you mentioned?
I don't know if you gotta worry about that. We just want to get more information about him.
Very well, I had an errand for Hancock to run anyway, so I need to talk to him.
Oh, perfect.
Just dumping Papotos in the corner and then following along.
Just picture Soul like just leaving a trail of Papotos, Hansel and Gretel style, wherever he goes.
Yep.
I'm making my way back.
Julian? No. Okay, go lay down, buddy.
All right, well, we should go hunt him down Hancock.
You did what you said. Just in the corner.
Okay. Hancock has his, I was going to say hut, and then I was going to say shack, but it's neither of those. He has his office just outside the castle grounds. And on this day, he is sitting outside of his office, and he is drinking tea.
Oh. He's already drinking something. It's going to be easier than we thought.
Pardon me?
Oh, sorry, that was supposed to be a whisper.
Soul's gonna walk behind Hancock and like cross his arms like he's being all like intimidating.
Oh, don't you look adorable today, Mr. Soul?
Oh, thank you, Hancock. Thank you, Hancock. It's like looking at everybody like, oh, God, I'm so bad at this.
Yeah, so, Mr. Hancock, have you met our new friend, Oleana?
I don't believe I've had the pleasure of speaking directly to Miss Oleana.
Well, let me
A pleasure.
Oleana Hancock.
He's been eating. He's been chewing at him.
Yeah, so bad.
Sorry. Yeah. Did you see his paws? It looks like he's been chewing at him, and I'm not really sure why.
Bob?
Yeah, he licks them,
Oh.
but yeah,
They're all red and raw.
I know, but I'm not really sure
Does
what.
it go into, like,
What are you
plants and
doing
stuff?
now?
Not really.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, it doesn't hurt him because like I'll touch it and he just is like whatever.
Oh, dude.
Him or else you wouldn't be looking
It
at
might
him.
be allergies.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful about your feet, bud.
Yeah. But anyway, you've had dogs for a while, so I didn't know if you know something about that.
Well, a lot of times it's like vegetation and stuff that irritates them if they like walk through like weeds or something.
That could, yeah. Well, with the wind blowing lately, all the stuff that's on the grass, that could probably be.
Yeah, so it could be something like that.
It's not affecting Fen as far as I can tell, though.
Everyone's allergic to what they are allergic to.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. Back to this. What was the? Were you asking Hancock something?
Well, okay, so we just introduced Oleana to Hancock, and we're gonna ask Hancock to explain about his +1 to all the parties we've been throwing.
Oh, you mean Emmett Selk?
Yes, the Emmett Selk. See, Oleana, that's what I was telling you. Hancock always attends all of our parties because he's a great supporter of ours. And he
Yes.
always brings that +1 with him.
Yes.
Just like your Hayate's +1 that one time, but now you're just part of the group. Just like Hancock is.
I swear, you gather more people to your group every day.
Yeah.
It's quite
is it
the
something that you tell you
peculiar
about?
arrangement.
Yes, well, as I understand, Emmett Selk goes where he pleases, and opposing him doesn't really do much. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, as they say.
So you consider it an enemy?
Are you saying he's an enemy?
I I consider anyone who is sufficiently powerful that I do not know enough about to be neither friend nor enemy, and thus must err on the side of caution. Does that answer
Very-
your question?
I don't know if it does. Where is he now?
I have no idea. He does not tell me where he goes off to.
So does he just pop up?
Yes, whenever he wishes. I believe that he likes
What-
my company because I'm agreeable, and he asks me questions about you, and rest assured, I don't tell him anything that isn't readily available.
So your connection to him began when you met us.
My connection to him began after you occupied Ophiatoros Castle.
And you know nothing about him besides the fact that he just shows up and asks questions about us.
He hasn't told me much, but I am able to glean information. I am a rather good information broker. That includes being able to read people and read between the lines, although he does seem to be a very intelligent adversary.
Hey, did you guys tell us about that figure in the dream? Or was that just up amongst yourself?
That was Sol and Ale, right?
And
Yeah, I
Tavi,
don't-
Tavi was there too.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think Soul definitely wouldn't be telling anybody about it. I don't know if Tavi or AO.
I thought we told the whole group about the results of the dream excursion.
Did we really?
I think you did. It sounds familiar.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, because we had said that we had a plan to try to do something, and then it was just unsuccessful. What we didn't tell them about as much was the dream that Ao and Soul had with where we were pulled into the dream. That one was more secret, but the deliberate dream excursion where we danced around the moon, that one was, we told them about that one.
And the group is also familiar with some of these figures. All or most of them had seen Emmett Selk at the Step.
Yeah.
You also encountered Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus in the Great Google Library.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, only Soul saw Emmett at the library. The rest of us, or us, Cassette, Ao, and Sid saw Hythlodaeus.
And they told you about, or Hythlodaeus told you about Emmett, or the fact that
Yes.
Sol was seeing.
Yeah, it's
But not by name, just that there was another person talking to Soul and not to trust them.
And how many of us know that Emmett is who he actually is?
Do any of us know that?
I
Well, we saw-
believe when he appeared in front of us in the step, he was dressed as Emperor Solus at the time because we recognized him from the
Yeah,
picture
yeah.
at the Garlean embassy.
That's the only way you've ever seen him dressed.
Interesting.
Okay, so he was still in the same Garlean attire then when he's hung out with Hancock.
So
Yes.
he calls himself Emmett, but we've always seen him as Solus.
Solus. Which is why when you picked your name, I was like, oh, interesting.
Just keep my head down at these parties.
Yeah. Did Jess fall asleep?
No, I'm here.
Okay, you just looked passed out.
She immediately looked up and I was like, ah,
Very relaxed.
nice.
Is it my voice? Is my voice relaxing you?
Yes.
Totally.
Okay. So, any other questions for Hancock?
Oh, yeah. What information did you read between the lines on?
I think he's much older than he appears. Certainly more powerful than he looks. I'm sorry, Gesundheit.
Thank you.
He bears a striking resemblance to the former Emperor of Garlemald.
He does, which makes me question whether it's some kind of illusion or something, because Emperor Solus died,
I do not
as far as I know.
think him to be an illusion.
So I was gonna say, huh? Apparently, Garlands will come back from the dub though. So
Do they? Can you tell me about this?
just throws like a side eye at Tavi, and it's just like, just saying, that's what I've heard.
His death was it like largely viewed, or how do we know he's dead again?
Over exaggerated.
It was reported. That's it.
Reports
There was
can
no
be
body,
misleading.
so yeah. Yes. So, I think that he has a bigger role to play than seems readily apparent.
Do you know anything about that role?
I do not. He holds his cards close to the chest, I believe is the aphorism.
Do you have any means to contact him?
I do not believe so, but he does seem to know when there are important happenings going on around the castle, which leads me to believe he has some sort of surveillance set up.
Well, then it sounds to me like he's likely to make an appearance sometime within the next 2 weeks, given everything that's going on at the castle presently.
He just may. Should I let you know when he arrives?
Yes.
Should I let him? Should he be aware that I'm letting you know?
No, I don't think he needs to know that.
Yeah, if he's as good as you say he is, he probably already does.
That's true.
So there.
Okay, I gotta take them out to pee really quick. So if you guys want to role play amongst yourselves or talk about what you're doing next, I'll be back in like 3 minutes.
Okay.
Sorry, they're very aggressive right now. So
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Just have everybody play Uno in front of Hancock while he stares off into the distance.
Yeah. Okay, well, I was hoping that
Kevin
would be a little
says,
bit-
"Go fish."
I wish Kevin's still training.
Kevin's still passed out.
That's true.
I say you, he dead.
Jess, how old is Tama now?
Oh no, who deleted Hancock?
Um, I don't know how much time has passed, but I know he's as tall, if not maybe a little bit taller than Cassette now, from what Daz was saying.
Okay. So, what about like Alpha's size, give or take?
Oh, I'd say so easily.
Find some accelerated growth hormone for him. Then you can ride him in the battle.
Ooh, exciting. I'll be a chocobo knight yet.
We could probably take one of the chocobo from the 50-ish Guardian Knights. Just be like, hey, I'm commandeering this as your squadron leader.
I feel like we had stuff in the Beholder loot that didn't get assigned to anybody, eh?
We did, yeah. In the Excel page, there's a bunch that's just floating around. Because some of the items were situational or just loot that didn't apply to anybody.
So we think we're just gonna like stash that at the castle or something?
Yeah, stash it, get Hancock to sell it at some point.
Yeah.
Save it for
Yep.
trading.
I'm gonna have to sit down with Jazz and see what exactly that crimson armor has as far as stats goes, and see if I should keep the Racefogler, the other armors, the other chest piece I have, if I should keep that or see if someone else wants it, or if I should have Hancock sell it or something.
Yeah, I think there's it like because it's medium armor. If you can't or if you don't want it because you like your new one's better, then I think Omega could use it. If Dylan was coming back, like he said he might. But I don't know if anybody else in the group uses medium armor besides that.
Wish I did.
I mean, technically Kevin does use medium armor, but he'd rather be in heavy armor.
Yeah, exactly.
The DM uses medium armor.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Medium rare though. All right, I'm back. Sorry about the delay. Okay, my buddy. Okay. All right. So, you finished your interrogation of Hancock?
Yeah, but we would tell him that he needs to keep a better eye in the future.
I already wear glasses. Is there something else I could do to improve my eyesight?
Add a monocle to that or something, because a little bit. Yeah.
Do you have any additional goggles to improve my eyesight?
Yeah, I can make you some. Yeah.
Okay. Hi. Okay. Well, we can pass time some more. Up until you're about ready to leave.
Did I don't know if Jess wanted to cosplay the people showing up because it seemed like she had something to do when the soldiers showed up.
Jess, what do you want to do with the soldiers?
What? I don't want to cosplay. Leave me alone. I'm fine.
Take it back. She didn't want to do anything.
Okay.
Sorry, Jess. I thought I was helping by not telling her that I was hurting.
Were you intending on getting any additional support from anywhere? Or
Did
you
we
ready to begin the voyage?
have we done any reconnaissance as far as what we're walking into or what we're walking our troops into? Like, or are we
Nope.
just? Why not?
Well, one of
I
Izumi's
thought we
people was
had-
supposed to be in
yeah.
charge of that.
I thought we
Okay.
had multiple spies at the castle reporting back, which is why they're all bloodied now.
You have that, but it doesn't give you the full picture. So, as soon as Kato realized that there were probably traitors in the midst, he became a lot more secretive about what he was doing. So, the people that did report back to Izumi told you that Kato had recalled all of his troops. And also that he had razed several towns in the area that were, quote unquote, in rebellion against him.
What a dick.
Yes. And he has been making plans to assault the Shogun, but you already knew about that. So
Yeah.
he's been working on those plans.
I think if we stopped getting intel, we would probably send what's the scout guy we have, the samurai, the archer. I forgot his name. You have it written down right there.
I think it was like an M, something with an M.
Noboru?
Noboru, yeah, that's it. We would have sent him out to go.
So we'll take Korra with him.
Oh yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
So we would just send them out to spy and get back to us with like one of those earrings we have or whatever they're called.
Well, those don't work anymore.
Those don't work anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Rip.
Could
What
also
happened
send
there?
Hayate. He's good at that.
I think it was at the time that you were gone, but Omega and the Garleans. Yeah. So there was an incident back on the Eorzea side of the world, and all of the link pearls in the world stopped working at the same time. Somebody can fill you in.
Yeah, not
That's
our
there's a-
Omega, a different Omega.
Yeah. A robot Omega. Yeah. So, I'm sorry, we're boring Jess.
This is so relaxing. Stop worrying. This is relaxing.
Is it the music?
It's 11:30. Leave me alone.
It's not 11:30. It's 8:20. Yeah. Okay. So, Noboru would report back to you. I'm assuming you sent them like after the Ishgardians arrived, but before you left. So they would have to travel there and travel back, which does not take as long. We'll say it takes about a week in total. But
I did have a chore list for a task to request of Hancock.
what's that?
Basically, to get all of Oleana's fancy shit from the capital and ship it down to the castle.
What? Oh, from Bukio?
Yeah. Her giant wardrobe, her other pets.
Yeah. Miss Oleana, I'm sure you understand this would be difficult to do, right?
Yeah, the main reason I stopped taking pre, like before
I thought you were talking.
I just felt
Yeah.
like it was hindering my sleep.
Talking to her boyfriend.
I was too wired.
Yeah. So, with as locked down as Bukio is,
Don't get lost.
it would be difficult to have that shipped here at this time. I'm not saying I couldn't do that, but how important is it to you?
Well, seeing as I only arrived with one carriage full of clothing, it's fairly important. But are you saying you don't have runners that are native to Hingashi that can access the capital?
Oh, I do. But you understand, I will have to call in at least one favor. Potentially up to 4 favors. Those don't come cheaply, you understand.
Okay.
I ask again. I can do this if it is important to you.
Okay.
Fine, I will do without.
I want to see the pets.
Oh, yeah, I was hoping to see the new exotic pets.
I can get the pets myself. They're easy enough to transport, but it's the several cases of clothing that would be more difficult to take by myself.
High-fiving behind her.
Who's high-fiving?
And it's Solente. It's just
Oh.
like, pets. Fuck yeah.
Okay, so you do not wish me to retrieve your wardrobe.
No, I will just make my way back to the capital the next day or so and collect what I can carry on my person and bring it back myself.
Do you think that would draw suspicion for the upcoming mission?
I travel all the time as part of my trade. If anything, it's
Might I-
expected of me.
Might I offer an easier solution? I understand that you may be very attached to your own wardrobe, but I do have contacts among many clothiers in Kugane that I could perhaps acquire a new wardrobe for you. At least a temporary one. At the least.
Very well. I'd be curious to see just how in vogue Kugane is compared to the capital.
Oh, very, I assure you. It is purely, it's Eorzean infusion mixed with the Far Eastern blend.
Well, I'll see what you can come up with. In the meantime, I will go collect my pets.
Do you have a list of essentials that you would like?
No less than 7 different ensembles. I'll never wear the same outfit twice in 1 week.
7, yes, of course. Very well. I will reach out to my contact at once.
And reach out to those sisters in Ishgard. I've heard good things of their work.
That would take considerably longer to get here.
No rush on that one.
Very well. Okay. So we'll say that's considerably before you guys head out.
Yep.
And you are gonna
Yeah,
leave and
just
get your
take my little carriage over to, or no, we have our own Aetheryte in Sasaki Village. So I would
Yes.
just walk to the Aetheryte, poof to the capital, and then poofed back with sometime within that same day with
Yes,
several.
This is not the capital of Kugane. This is a different capital. This is the capital of Hingashi in general.
Yeah, which is not open to non-native peoples.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't feature in the games other than being referenced, so it's just something I put in my backstory.
I'm thinking that we're eventually going to go there, but I'm not 100% about that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Smoking. Yes. Okay, cool. So that all happens. When you get back, you have several kimonos, but you also have you have 4 kimonos, but you also have the under outfit that goes with it that looks more like a training gi. So you've got all those going for you, and various other fashions, including more Eorzean style dresses.
Okay. Cool.
Made out of Far Eastern fabric.
Everything's cotton.
More or less. Flax. Bob, cut it out.
Yeah, so then, when Oleana returns from the capital, she would have, she would look annoyed because she had to do this herself, something she's not accustomed to having to do. But she would have a large hunting hawk with the little hood, not a 3-eyed one, so it's not Kamahog. Then she would also have a case with a chameleon and a fishbowl with a like miniature koi fish in it.
That's cool.
She takes all those back to her quarters and then just lets the hawk loose to go do hawk things.
It goes eats your chameleon. No.
It finds Harry in the steppe and's like, now you have 2 birds.
That's a far distance to go. That's not close by. Okay. Sure. So the Ishgardians answer to Cassette, and Estinian kind of goes along with it, but he makes it clear that he does his own thing. And Cassette, do you have anything that you want to say to your Ishgardians?
Probably. But I really can't. I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, sorry. I wouldn't be able to do it justice right now. Sorry.
She's very comfortable.
Gotta fire up the Independence Day President's speech.
Yep.
I was just thinking that.
Oh my god.
I know
Don't
where we're on the
gentlemen.
same wavelength.
I respect you and I love you. Don't tell anyone.
Right back at you, and don't tell anybody.
This is definitely not going on YouTube or anything.
Don't tell anybody on YouTube.
No, trust me, like in my head, it's a wonderful, powerful, motivational speech that
Okay.
she very slowly, in her own way, manages to finish eventually.
I will say that
But-
several of them that you that are in that grouping cassette are soldiers that you trained with in the academy, people that you learned alongside, and who never gave you the time of day.
Yeah.
We're gonna put them in the front.
Wow,
Yeah, it's not that they bully a cassette like that.
I'd say bullied, but okay.
And at the red shirt area.
Sewing's a lot of fun. As soon as we got a reap, it's not so fun.
Wait, oh no, has Ishgard nominated Cassette as the red shirt of the party?
You take that back.
I hope not.
You take that back.
Uh-oh.
Next week.
You have another character prepared.
Oh my god. Am I pulling Sherbin out of retirement?
Nope, she's my character now. Okay, so shit. We're gonna fast forward then to the day that you leave for Kato's compound.
And you said it was like a week travel once we do leave for Kato's compound?
With the contingent that you're bringing with you, a week is pretty reasonable. You do have to cross the Ruby Sea, so you're going from Kugane to Hingashi proper. This is the same area where Doma is and Yamcha is. That's generally where you're going to be.
Wait, Yamcha? Let's get him. He killed Goku.
Yeah, but Goku came back, and then
Yeah.
Yamcha just got outclassed so fast.
Yeah, but I
It's
mean that's
just-
what's about to happen to me in this fight. So why not get
It's
another
just
one?
It's the crater version Yamcha.
Where he gets blown up by one of the
Cybermen.
Cybermen. That's it.
Cyberman.
Wow. Wow. That takes me back.
I put Yamcha into GIFs, and this is the first one.
Yep.
That's the only one.
It's funny, they could have sent one Cyberman to Earth when Goku was a kid and it could have taken out the entire planet.
Right? Okay. Well, you're all prepping at Ofutoro's castle. Kevin, where are you?
He'd still be out training.
Okay.
So his master
so
says he's good to go.
the day before you're getting ready to go, Zeralja says to you, Kevin, you should stop training now.
No, master. I think we're gonna leave in a couple days. Like I gotta get all the training I can get in that meantime.
You're leaving tomorrow, as I understand, and I feel that you've completed your training about a week ago.
Wait, what? Wait, so I'm good?
Take off your weights. Try swinging the sword without them.
All right. So Kevin takes off his shirt, drops his weight again, but this time he looks a little bit more Super Saiyan cut, and picks up the swords. If I'm good, maybe I shouldn't swing them at you. I should just swing them, right?
Yes.
And Kevin slashes both swords like he'd be chopping off someone's head. Does he feel different?
Yeah. In fact, you look different. Yeah, you look like Patrick. No.
Oh my god! I didn't even see where my hands went, master. I swung the swords, right? I moved my body like I was supposed to swing them, but by the time I opened my eyes again, they were back where they were at. Is that normal?
Yes, it is. So mechanically, John,
Oh,
you have a permanent while you are using the two large swords. You
mhm.
get a -2 to your AC, but
Okay.
no penalty to using the two large swords.
Sick. Wouldn't that work for like a shield and a sword as well? Like a long sword, a two-handed sword, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Two-
Oh, that's nice.
two-
It's a nice balance mechanic too.
This is also going to count as it will also take up the spot of your mini feat.
Perfect. Love it.
Okay. So
Oh my God.
You can fight with two large swords.
Wait, so Master, that don't mean you're leaving though, right? I just felt like, I don't know, like we've been spending every single day together. It'd be weird not having you around. Plus, we're gonna go take down an entire army. Hey, well, at least come and watch that.
Are you asking me to come with you to fight with you?
No. You don't gotta fight with us or nothing. I wouldn't want to pull you into a fight, figuring that you are the prince of another nation. If you fought a nation without your father's approval, it'd probably be bad. But look, if you did want to fight, I'm not gonna stop you.
So, Kevin, it looks like Soul and Deus are trying to get your attention while you're talking to him.
Does Kevin notice? Let me see. Hold on. Perception. Just tell me. Oh, I'm gonna roll perception, Daz. Tell me if I notice that.
Okay.
1.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's nat fail.
Oh my god.
Okay. You're so focused on Zeralja right now that you don't even notice Deus and Soul trying to get your attention. Do you guys want to speak up?
Yeah, Soul would eventually be like, no. What Kevin is trying to say is that it would be great if you wanted to come and join us.
Master, did I train so hard that I'm hearing voices?
No, you now hear them since they're speaking.
It's just us, Kevin.
Oh, I turn around and for the first time you're seeing Kevin without a shirt in the last 2 months, and holy shit, is he ripped?
Oh my god, he's so beefy.
What?
Like just a little look.
Who's so beefy? What's beefy? Ain't no beef around here. Ain't you hungry, Soul?
Kevin looks like you've been working hard.
I would be like, oh no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Kevin.
It's been nothing but training every single day for, I don't know, at least 2 months.
Kevin, can you do that?
See that, Kevin?
Kevin, can you do this? And then I'm gonna put my arms behind my back and touch my fingers.
Kevin will try. I'll let Daz. I'll roll a dex. Just dexterity.
Oh my gosh. No, you should have cassettes like cling to the center of his back, and if he can pull her off, then.
So Kevin rolled a 2. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can do it. I just been training every day. Everything's a little sore right now.
Okay, you're kind of poking Cassette like the Pillsbury Doughboy kind of thing, but you can't quite get her off your back.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Triple C, you back there?
Just be careful when you have an itch on your back. Don't use your swords.
I mean, good thinking. Anyway, so yeah, Master, like I said, you're welcome. Come with us. I'm not gonna asking you to fight or nothing. I'm just saying, it'd be nice to have you around. And I don't know if I still have mastered everything yet. And if I'm doing something wrong, you smacked me in the head so many times, I'll just feel the smack. Virtually, like spiritually, or astrophysically. You used that word once. I don't know what it means.
Soul, with that persuasion roll, what do you say to him?
I say, I think the only way to truly train Kevin is to show him in battle what you're capable of. And if anybody is going to help us in battle, it's you.
You are very persuasive, and training with your friend has made me surprisingly bloodthirsty.
Oh, if you're thirsty, Master, I can get you some water. Also, those Mugos, they got this weird water. Doesn't taste so good, but they drink it all over the place.
Don't worry, there's plenty of blood we can get you.
Very well, I shall accompany you to this battle, but I will be leaving to return home afterwards.
Yeah, that's great news, Master. Kevin goes to give him a hug, but he can't really move his arms. They're just too sore and they're too burly right now that he needs to work on his flexibility.
You don't really feel sore anymore.
Nope.
But
All right.
yeah, it's been a couple weeks since you did the thing where you were running holding the swords. But you try to give him a hug, and his scales are really like hard and coarse. So it's not like the hug doesn't feel great.
Got it. But Kevin feels, hey, thanks so much for training me. I know it don't mean much, but if there's anything I can do for you, you just ask, okay?
I am merely fulfilling the duty my father appointed me to.
Duty.
But
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go freshen up and talk to everyone and figure out what the heck the plan is, because the last time we left, I don't think we really had the plan, and that was a month ago. Anyway, see you later, Master. What was that?
I'll meet you in your war room.
That sounds great. And Kevin runs off.
Okay. So before leaving, I'm assuming the gang is assembling in the war room to discuss your plan.
Hmm.
Are we gonna learn to love the bomb?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I'm here. I can walk.
Easy there, Elon.
That's what he does.
Nah.
But yes.
That's what he did at the speech. Yeah.
Twice.
No, it was an autistic accident because that's how autism works.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
that's
totally.
He was
so
just
insulting.
throwing his heart out to the audience in the flag.
It's. Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
That's
Sorry.
totally all it was.
I
yeah.
regret bringing it up.
No, it's fine.
I regret that it happened.
And then somebody
I
I went to school with-
regret.
somebody I went to elementary school with, like came on and fully stated that he was a neo-Nazi, and he was arguing with me and telling me that I was a bitch for complaining about it and all that. So I blocked him.
It's fucking insane, man.
If.
Yeah. You saw that too, John, right?
Yeah, dude. I thought I posted something, but then I couldn't find it. So yeah, the guy was a fucking asshole.
Comment.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, and I tagged him because I wanted him to know I thought he was an asshole.
Yeah, you looked him up because you want to beat the shit out of him.
If I ever run cross paths.
It's my best friend right there, buddy. That's my best friend.
He deserves it.
I knew it's one of the reasons I deleted his comment, because I'm like, if Chris sees this, I can't guarantee Chris won't beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, no, I missed it, but Anna saw it and she showed me. So.
Yeah.
He kind of deserved a shit beating, though.
Oh, he definitely does.
Come on, hasn't anyone watched Indiana Jones? If you see a Nazi, you're supposed to punch him.
Yep.
My word of the day for tomorrow, in case anybody follows me on Facebook, my word of the day is going to be punch every Nazi in the fucking face.
Well, that could be a song.
That's more than one word.
I'm just going to put no spaces.
Kidding. Yeah, you're good.
Just abbreviate it and then give the explanation. Make it an acronym that stands for. So that way it's still one word.
I kind of like that.
And then when they complain, you could say they did not see that coming.
Nazis it coming, got him.
Okay. So, war room. There's no fighting in the war room, but you can discuss.
Is there champagne?
No business can be discussed.
That's a different room.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, like I told you all, I've been training for the last month. So what did you all come up with?
That's great, Kevin. You'll be on the front lines with all of us. It's nice to see you've been training. I pat him on his rock hard back.
Yep, it's rock hard.
Sprain your wrist. Kenji's out of the fight.
Yeah, careful there, Kenji. He's looking pretty ripped.
Yeah. No one else congratulate Kevin because we'll all be incapacitated by the fight.
All right, our scouts have reported back, and apparently there are several raised towns along the border of his lands. Anyone who appeared to not be completely loyal to him was squashed.
Well, Ken, don't worry. I can fly, so it doesn't matter how much you raised it up. I can get up there.
And the
Appreciate it,
shogunate
Kevin.
was okay with these actions.
No, the shogunate can't openly take arms against a daimyo without having multiple dominoes fall. That's why we're here. We can openly take arms against a daimyo.
And further, if they're in his own lands, then he is technically free to do with those people as he wills.
Solus, do you have any idea what happened to Alicia? Would be nice to have her here for planning this out.
Out of character, I have no idea who Alicia is.
That was basically our strategist in the 8th.
Alicia Keys.
Have we been in contact with them though?
That was their locksmith.
Nope. I mean, you were obviously with them more recently than Tavi has been.
Oh, would that be a new tree name? Alifa Keys?
Oh my god.
Yes. Such
Yes.
A good screen name.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This is still a thing.
It's up to
I'm not
you,
letting
man.
it go.
You can decide.
Never let it go.
Can't believe you went there.
I just don't think that
Wah, wah, wah,
Solus
wah.
would keep in contact with people from.
Well, I mean, this is prior to you leaving. Would she have left already? Did she die? Did something happen? It's your call. I can work with it.
We'll say she left before Solus.
Tell him.
She left before I did, and I can't say I wanted to maintain contact with too many people from the army. A lot of tough memories, you know, that I'm trying not to relive. And I haven't tried to contact her since, so.
Besides, a
Don't have
change in plan at
Thing to
this point
say.
might be detrimental. We've spent the entire week bringing Cosette's cavalry up to snuff. I think we know what we're going to do here. The
Yeah,
town we're
she's
targeting
just-
is still intact. Sorry, go on. What was that?
She's just, it doesn't matter at this point, but she's quite a genius when it came to strategy. I often changed the plans as we went, but
Fair enough. If you find her one of these days, reach out. But I think our focus has to be set here and now.
You have me, at least. This is Asamu.
Yeah, and you're the best I've ever seen, so let's hope your strategy
Goddamn.
Oh,
comes through.
He adjusts his glasses. I know.
The idea still stands, though. The main bread basket, as you will, is still intact. So that's the city we're going to surround. We're going to force him to come out. I also think that on the way there, we should reroute. It's only a quarter of a day, but we can stop by and see one of these raised towns. Show our men what we're really up against. Make sure none of them lose heart, because they know if we lose there, this will be our home next.
I think that's smart. Showing the raised towns, and I feel like them raising the towns helps us. We can see farther ahead and see where they're going to.
That's dark. That's dark.
Well, if they're raised, they should be. Won't they see us coming? I mean, if they're gonna be above us, yeah. I remember when you're fighting, you always want to have the top of the ground. Take the high ground.
it's
Kevin?
the other raised, Kevin. Like, they've been destroyed.
I'm not getting that. So they put them up in the air and they fell down.
The towns are destroyed. They're not raised.
Burned, to be specific.
How come everyone keeps saying they're raised?
Because that is the word for it.
Oh, well, why don't you say burned?
Because it's more than that, Kevin. Every man, woman, child, dog, and cat has been put to the sword by him and then burned.
Well, we've been waiting here too long. We gotta get out there. That ain't right at all.
Kevin, I understand you. You have to know that my parents are with Kato right now. So I feel it more than any of you. But if we rush in with a half-cocked plan, all of us will be decimated, and then they will take the entirety of this continent.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm asking you guys. I wasn't asking for a Hancock plan. I was asking for a plan from all of you. Hancock, I didn't think he was even a strategist or anything.
Yeah, he doesn't even pay attention half the time when he.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, what?
Half-cock, Kevin.
you know I do.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Oh. Anyway, so what's the plan? I'm confused.
Kevin, your plan is to stay at our side, rush in when we rush in, fight where we fight. We made this plan so that you don't have to think in the heat of combat. I want to see what you can do with those swords. Show us. On the battlefield, not now.
Definitely something I can do.
We're playing to everyone's strengths in this fight.
Speaking of playing to strengths, as much as I want experienced soldiers, fighters such as yourselves on the battlefield, I feel you as a strike force might be better assaulting the castle.
That castle is a fortress, and with all their soldiers inside, I don't know if our strike force could make it there. We use our army to lure out their main force, and then we can assault it.
That is my plan, because
Correct.
the entirety of their force will not be able to effectively fight within the castle.
Then we're on the same page.
Lure the main forces out, and then we strike.
I can tell you that under no circumstances will Kato leave his castle.
Well, he sounds
Very
like a
well.
wimp.
He is now.
What
He's
happened to
been-
that one guy that traveled with us for a bit that learned from monsters? Remember, he picked something up from that behemoth, didn't he?
Oh, the Great Azuro.
Yeah, that one.
Earlier today.
You saw him
What would
wearing-
happen? What would happen if we? What would happen if we got that guy to just use that behemoth comet thing on the castle?
I do believe the last time that we spoke with him, he said using that spell would cost his life.
I mean, that's a risk I'm willing to take. I could use sending to bring him over here if we want to try that.
I can ask if he's available next week if you actually want
I
to.
mean-
I'm using sending to ask the Great Azuro who can come help us.
His life for Kato and his entire court?
Might get back.
Maybe.
Asking someone we hardly know to risk their life for a fight that's not theirs is pretty bonkers.
I mean, you say you hardly know him. I saw him spit fish out of his mouth multiple times. I feel like I know him pretty well.
And I've seen Kevin do a lot worse, but I'm just getting to know him.
Oh, thanks, Ken.
Touche.
I'm actually asking him if he's available next week.
Oh, yes.
We'll see. I'm not gonna kill off his character just in case he wants to play with us again. But if he
I'll do
chooses
it.
to,
I'm 100% sending to talk to the
okay,
Great Azuro.
I'm telling him that there.
I mean, that would be a pretty epic way for your character to die when you're not there, is to take out an entire castle of baddies.
But I'm saying I'm not gonna do that for him. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm saying he should.
Also, the castle is protected by magic. You do know that, right? I don't know if it would stop that.
Civilians and has civilians.
And has civilians.
Well, now we're hearing about it.
Had civilians.
Anyway, I will try to provide you with whatever I can, whatever information that I can on the battlefield, and from those that I could communicate with when we are closer.
Appreciate your assistance.
It was part of our agreement.
Sorry, what agreement?
Working for you?
Oh shit, was I not here that day?
This is Isamu.
Oh, got it. Okay, sorry. I thought that was Kevin's trainer.
No. I realize their voices sound similar.
Yeah, affirmative. We've been working out all the signals with flags ever since the earpieces went down. So, what?
That's called semaphore. Flag signals.
Oh, learn something new every day. Look at me learning.
Yep.
But for the majority, the battlefield's going to be left to you. So you're going to be in
Don't
charge of
worry
moving
about it.
around soldiers. What's that?
So Izumi's like, don't worry about us. If you want me to take the lead on the battlefield, I'll make sure our soldiers know what to do and who to swing at.
Good. Good. Do we have any outstanding questions?
We leave on the morrow. Best to get everything out now.
Yeah,
Couldn't agree more.
I got a question. It has to be outstanding though, right? Hold on, I'm thinking. Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's better, capitalism or whatever we had back in Cliffside?
The answer is never capitalism, Kevin. Anything else? We adjourned?
Did Cliffside have a government?
Can you say that again, please?
I just asked if Cliffside had a government.
Had a mayor, and like a city council, but economically it was basically a tiny little communist commune.
Yeah. Okay. Then let us all get a good night rest before we begin our march tomorrow.
Oh, did Sid and the ships show up? Or...
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. The man cutters?
Oh my god, yes. Yes. So this would have happened during the last week. They showed up here. It's Sid, Biggs, Wedge, and they also brought like 5 other apprentices from the ironworks to join you, all of which are in mana cutters.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah. So, but they're single seaters. So.
Right. Okay. Yeah, like little zip fighters.
Yeah.
All
Pretty
right.
much.
That's cool.
Thank you for reminding me. I completely spaced that. Okay. So, as the night falls and you're getting ready to leave tomorrow, a party arrives at the castle. 4 people. 4 people who arrive and ask for Hayate. And Oleana, you would spot them as they arrive.
What kind of people is it?
They look like they're wearing cloaks over their traveling clothes, so it's not easy to tell what they've got going on.
Would anyone else spot them if they arrive? Like maybe someone with like a 25 passive perception or...
Very sour.
No, only my 25 passive perception works, not yours.
Damn it, Archer.
That's really sour. Sorry. What was the question?
Would anyone else spot them? Maybe if someone had like a 25 passive perception or...
I'd say that you'd spot them too. Sure.
Great.
Wow. My eye is twitching from how sour that is.
What was it?
It was like a sour mango frozen treat. Melinda gave it to me. Ugh.
Nice.
It's good, but it's really sour. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not sure if the names will make sense to Will, but to Kenji, you recognize 4 apprentices of Hayate.
Ooh, fun. I'm going to hang back and see where this goes.
Okay. That is actually going to be handled in a side chat before next week.
Ooh, interesting.
I will keep an eye out for it.
That is where we will end for the night. Next week, plan to play like a full session, like probably until 10 at the that's the latest we can go, so it might be split up over a couple of weeks potentially, but hopefully we can get as much as possible done next week.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good. If I'm not there for any reason, I'll probably be there for playing that late of a session. But just know what to get the army across the shore, we'll use the foldable boat. That was it.
There's no shot that you will get everybody across in your foldable boat. You're gonna have to commission several ships from Kugane to get your army across the Ruby Sea.
Yeah, and we definitely sent people to do this commission that a month ago. So perfect.
Sure, we can say that you planned it in advance. But
It's kind of
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you have over 1,500 people with you. They're not going to fit in your folding.
It's a
boat.
really good
So-
point. Yeah, that's a really good point. I didn't think about
Wait,
that.
really good boat, and it's bigger on the inside. Okay.
Way bigger on the inside. Thank you. Jeez.
All right, thank you for playing tonight, everybody.
Good seeing y'all.
Good night, guys.
right.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Bye.
Night.
Good night.
Bye.
It would have gone longer tonight, but I don't think I could break up what's going to happen next week.